Right now, a countdown to launch time at Cape Canaveral. It is the newest and most advanced weather satellite to date. Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel is live at the Cape to tell us all about it. Fill us in, Steve.
Shannon, just amazing. And of course, I have the iconic assembly building in the background here at Cape Canaveral. There's going to be a big launch tomorrow, this new weather satellite. The window for the launch opens at 5:42 p.m. Saturday. It's been delayed a couple of times. We were actually hoping that it would happen during the week, but meteorologists from around the country have been invited here this week to cover the launch, to learn more about this satellite and what it can do for South Florida and forecasting our weather, hurricanes, tornadoes, and any kind of severe weather. We had a chance today to watch the rollout from the assembly plant down to the launch pad. That happened earlier this morning. And then eventually it made it to the launch pad where it sits tonight, and it will be there until 5:42 tomorrow afternoon. And everyone in South Florida should be able to see this launch. Of course, head to the beach if you want to see some great viewing. We had a chance earlier to talk to a NOAA scientist about how this will improve forecasting in the future.
Recently, Hurricane Matthew came along the Florida coast. So this is one of the satellites, for many years we've used geostationary satellites to monitor hurricanes as they approach the coast. We'll be able to do that even better, to better inform, is a storm intensifying as it gets to the coast, or is it decaying? Where are the most intense bands?
So, Shannon, it's one of those situations where, say for Matthew, for example, where we saw that little wobble, or actually a couple of wobbles through the Bahamas and then eventually over Grand Bahama, we'll get that information within a minute, whereas in the past some of that information didn't come in for almost 15 or 20 minutes. So it's a huge leap in weather forecasting and forecasting severe weather, and obviously in South Florida that's a big part in what we do during the year. Coming up at 5, there's a local company that has a huge connection to this satellite launch. We're going to talk to them. An amazing story. I watched it earlier, and of course we had a chance to interview some of the scientists. You won't want to miss that. It's coming up at 5.
Very exciting coverage. Looking forward to all of it. Steve Weigel on the Cape for us. You look fabulous up there, my friend. Thank you. Coming up next here on The Now, heroin